Well, hello everyone, it's Shalia. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. Last week, we walked through all three of the fairy tale trials. I've added a link in the description for you if you'd like to go back and watch that. This week, we are going to finish out in the Ever After by walking through the last quest, for now, to unlock Maleficent. You will need to complete all three trials in the Ever After to unlock her castle, but much to my surprise, you do not need to know how to remove the glowing mushrooms to get through her quest. However, for those of you wondering how to remove those glowing mushies, just play through Flynn's An Old-Fashioned Heist quest, which is his friendship level 7 quest. I personally like the mushrooms and I don't like to get rid of them, but you do have to get rid of some of them. Now, something to keep in mind, you cannot complete Flynn's Old-Fashioned Heist quest without unlocking and completing the third trial in the Fallen Fortress first. And once you've completed all three trials, you can now remove the Inkies blocking the path to the beanstalk, and you will now gain entry to Maleficent's castle. As soon as you enter, the Mistress of Evil quest will begin, and we get to watch a quick cutscene introducing us to Maleficent's evilness. The first thing we need to do is talk to her. And of course, you'll have to remove Inkies blocking the way first, though. The fun thing about Maleficent's quest is that there are puzzles very similar to that of the trials. So by now, you should all be a pro at playing through these. Now, as you chat with Maleficent, you'll end up in an arrangement with her to catch her pets, or evil snippets, that have gotten loose in her castle. She locked them up in her throne room, which we cannot get to until we've completed all the puzzles. And then, of course, you then make a promise to get Hades to apologize to her. I'm sure that's going to be really, really simple. Now, our first task is to set things right in the main room by finding missing furniture that her pets hid around the castle. We will be looking for a spinning wheel and her throne. Now let's go clear the Inkies away from the pedestal in the back of the room that's near the area that looks like a stage, and then read the clue. So basically what we're going to do is once we find the throne and the spinning wheel, we will need to place them on the other pedestal, and the last puzzle will begin, which is this little furniture puzzle that you see in front of you. But before we can get to this last puzzle, we must first play through a couple other puzzles to find the missing furniture. If you go up the stairs to the left in the main room as you are headed into the castle, you'll need to clear the Inkies on the right side. It's by the edge of the platform to find a wheel to unlock the other room, which is to the right in the main area. There will also be glowing mushrooms blocking a treasure chest, and if you haven't figured out how to remove them yet, you will be able to go back once you do figure it out, so don't worry about that right now. Then if we go up the steps on the right side from the entrance and then go left, we will find a treasure chest that isn't blocked by anything, so go ahead and grab those goodies. Then if you head to the right on that same platform, you will see a hint on the wall. Well, it's not really a hint, it's literally the answer to the first puzzle. But write this down or take a picture of it, but if your memory's good, you don't have to do any of that. They do try to fool you though by placing it upside down. Now, once you've taken a picture of that or you've burned it into your memory somehow, we are going to go unlock that first door on the left side in the main room. So all we're going to do is just like the trials, we're just going to use our shovel to change the tiles on the floor by using the hint we just found, and the door will open once you have the tiles set to the correct pictures. So the one closest to the door is a dragon and the other one is the castle. And once we're in this room, you will see a tile puzzle on the floor. This one has 9 tiles and the hints will be on the walls surrounding the puzzle. The first hint will be on the wall to your right as you enter the room. This hint will show you 2 of the pictures that you need, and just note that all hints show you the exact placement of each tile. So the first hint shows the castle in the top left corner and a dragon in the bottom right corner. Again, take a picture, write it down, or whatever you need to do. To find the second hint, you will need to interact with the bookshelves on the wall to the right of the entrance. This hint reveals 2 more tiles, the castle in the far right center and another dragon in the bottom left corner. The third hint will be on the left wall directly across from the second hint. Again, they try to fool us here by placing the hint sideways. This one reveals 3 tiles. On the left side middle is a dragon, the right top corner is another dragon, and the center tile is the castle. Now at this time, we have 7 of the 9 tiles revealed to us. And I did look everywhere for another hint and I couldn't find one. But fortunately, the curtain will open without those last 2 tiles. So don't bother searching around for those last 2 tiles. You do not need them. And there isn't a clue for them either. So on this puzzle, from top left to bottom right, the first one is a castle. Second one is nothing, it's just the question mark. The third one is dragon. The fourth one is a dragon. The fifth one is a castle. The sixth one is a castle. The 7 is a dragon. 8 is, again, it's just the question mark. It's nothing. You don't have to change that one. You can, but it doesn't matter. And the last one is a dragon. Now, once the curtain is removed, you you can now open the chest at the top of the stairs and grab Maleficent's throne. And now that we've got the throne, we just need to put the wheel, that wheel that we found earlier, back on the stand outside of the last locked door in the main room, and this is the door on the right as we entered the castle. Once the wheel is back in place, we can now use our royal net by pressing and releasing the catch button to swing vertical. As we head down the hallway into this room again, we will have to remove inkies blocking our path. Once removed, head over to the empty bookshelf on the right as you go into the room. And this room kind of looks like a library, doesn't it? You'll notice that that door or bookshelf is also blocked by inkies. So we're going to remove the inkies and interact with the bookshelf to reveal the first hidden hint in that secret room. You'll see a picture of a dragon on the far wall, and if you look at the wall to the left, you'll find a Roman numeral. So Roman numeral 2 is going to be the dragon. Head out of the room to the right of the bookshelves in the middle of the library, and you'll see the second clue on the side of the second bookshelf in the middle of the room. That's a tongue twister. This clue reveals that Roman numeral 4 is the flower symbol. Now head to the stairs and remove the inkies blocking your way. On the left side, there is a treasure chest. It's blocked by inkies. You can remove those inkies and grab that if you want. There is a dream shard in that one, so if you need them, it's there. And if you look up on the wall by the treasure chest, you will get your third clue. Roman numeral 3 is the wolf symbol. Now, I didn't even see this one when I ran through it originally. I literally just guessed at what the number 3 was. I had no idea. Now you need to interact with the bookshelf directly at the top of the staircase, and you will reveal the next puzzle that we need to solve using the clues we find around the library. Now, if you continue to the right of the puzzle room as you are facing that room, and then follow the hall to the left, after removing some obstacles, of course, you will come to a wheel that you will need to use your royal net on. Hold the catch button for a few seconds, and then release it for a horizontal swing. This will lower the chandelier between the two center bookshelves in the main room, and will reveal the last clue. Go back out of the hallway the way you came in and go inspect the chandelier that is now on the floor in the main room. And the clue we receive here is the Roman numeral 1 and a picture of a castle. Now that we have all 4 clues to the puzzle, head back up the stairs and enter the puzzle room again and set each tile to the correct picture. 1 is the castle, 2 is the dragon, 3 is the wolf, and 4 is the flower. Once you get all the tiles in the right order, the spinning wheel will pop out of it like magic. Just pick it up and take it along with the throne already in your backpack to the main room, and then you'll place the spinning wheel and the throne on the pedestal. That's the one in the middle by the stage, and all you have to do is interact with it to do that. And once you've done this, the last puzzle will be unlocked. You'll need to use furniture mode to work with this puzzle. These are always fun. Now, I did think this one was a little harder than the rest because you have to line the furniture up with the shadows on the back, left, and right sides. Now, they did help us out by giving us a checkerboard floor so we could line things up easier, but I didn't find it all that easy because the camera mode is horrible. I started with the shadows on the back wall and then adjusted my furniture placement as needed. The fire is listed in the quest, but you do not have to move that. It is already placed in the right position. Now, the best way I can explain how to do this puzzle is to look where the shadows meet the flooring on all sides of the room, and then you'll line up each item using the floor tiles as an extra guide. I started with lining them up against the back wall shadows first, and then moving them as I turned my camera angle to get a better look at the side shadows. And if you're not sure you got the right placement, you can back out and see if that item gets crossed off or not. This one took me a little bit since the camera angle wasn't the best, like I said before. It's because we were indoors, and I know the camera angle is not always perfect indoors, but I did finally get it. Now, here's how it is supposed to be. You can take a screenshot and then just count the tiles to find the right placement if you want. Here's a quick little example using the spinning wheel. I placed arrows here to make it a little easier to see how this works. Like I said, there's really no good way to explain this one without you actually doing it with me and seeing for yourself how the shadows line up. I hope this does help you a little bit. And once you get them all in the right place, the quest will automatically change and you will now be able to pass through the portal to Maleficent's throne room. And no, this portal wasn't there before. I know it wasn't. I went back and checked. Once we go through that portal, you will have to catch the evil frog snippets, which are Maleficent's pets. And these little buggers are fast. So run and use your horizontal swing as you chase them around the room. Being well fed or cornering them is helpful when chasing these little guys down. And once you catch that first pet, you will now have to catch 3 more. I know, I make this look so easy, right? Finally, once you catch all 4 of the evil frog snippets, go talk to Maleficent. At this point, we discover that Maleficent stole some magic from the lore keeper and vows never to set foot out of her castle until Hades grovels at her feet for forgiveness. Oh, brother. And then our character feels that if we restore Mount Olympus, that Hades and Maleficent will finally stop feuding and perhaps even find some commonalities that they both have. Well, we certainly shall see, won't we? And I do just want to warn you quick, if you complete the storyline in the Vale, if you want to get some selfies with Maleficent, and I'm sure that's on the top of everyone's to-do list, get them before you play through the last quest of the main story. If you miss that opportunity, you will have to wait until the second half of the expansion to come out. Just wanted to give you a fair warning on that. And as always, if you have any questions or comments, make sure to drop them in the comments section below, and I will get to them as soon as possible. Thank you all so much for watching. Make sure you like this video and subscribe to the channel if you love content like this. It really helps the channel and does make me smile a little bit. Until next time, everybody, bye!